Good morning, everyone. See my breath? It is cold outside, I guess. Um, it's supposed to be like in the 40s, about 43 degrees. So today is January 30th. I believe it is. I don't know. It is Tuesday. And my plan for today is to put some sluggo in my green stalks because I'm noticing in a lot of my green stalks, when I was at the apartment, I had snails and slugs that would get into the green stalks, and I didn't do the right thing and clean them and get them ready for the new one. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let me show you a couple of leaves. They're like eating it like crazy, and I know it's slugs because they leave this slimy, shimmery, see that, all over. You can sort of kind of see it. I don't know. But there's like a slimy residue on the edges and stuff. So yeah, see that? It's how it's shiny. So that is slugs and snails. So my plan is to tackle this tier and that one, the other red one in the back as well. That's on the agenda today. We put this in the compost. There's a couple things I've done. I didn't film. I pulled one of the green stalks out. There was a green one right here. I put my, what is this? I think it's a peach tree. Yep, it's a peach tree. So I put the peach tree here because the sun will get it. Um, the peas were over here, and I noticed the bottoms weren't getting enough sunlight. So the way my house is, let me show you. So from where I'm at, sun comes on the other side of the house and works its way. Ending sun will come over here. I know later on in the day the sun's going to shift over here. We have to trim this tree down because all the sun's going to be coming this way, and all my green stalks are lined up behind you. So yeah, and I still have a couple more to fill, but oh, a hummingbird. Oh, did you guys see that? I hope so. Because I have lavender in my green stalks, I get hummingbirds. I love it. That was like one of the things I wanted to do was grow more flowers and make sure I had every green stalk filled with flowers. But a couple of them I don't have flowers, so I'm kind of bummed. But I do have zinnias in the house that are growing. So excited for those. So also, my boyfriend noticed I have some garlic in the house that was growing, so I'm going to be planting these. Yesterday, when I did get the snails, slug and snail killer, I did get what is this? They didn't have a lot, maybe 3 trays worth, but like cabbage. I have 2 cabbages, so when I do look, I look for some that have like 2 in a pocket. So this one has 2. So they were $3.98 a piece. So I figured, hey, $1 a piece, that's not bad. But I always look for ones that have 2 or more in a slot instead of the original 4. But I have 2 cabbages. I have 2 of these. I got these at Home Depot. I did buy snow crown cauliflower, 2 of these, because the slugs and snails are eating mine. And oh, that's another cauliflower. And Brussels sprouts. And I believe since I am watching the temperature, it's not going to get lower than 40 degrees till our last frost date, which is February 10th. So we're very good. It's gone up. We're in the 50s now at night, 47, 43 maybe lowest. It was beautiful. I thought it was spring already yesterday because it was really warm, but you know how Mother Nature likes to tease in January. So my thing is I need to, on my to-do list is I need to put the slug in 2 green stalks, maybe a third one. I see I have another broccoli. This one has broccoli and nothing's in it just yet. Just little seed starts. This one's growing lovely. I don't see any snail or slug damage, which is great. But I am thinking I'm going to take maybe one of these out and put them in another green stalk. What is this one? Yeah, this is broccoli, 48 days. Supposed to have spinach in here, but I don't see spinach growing. What is this? That's a rock. So this one's okay. This one does have broccoli. They have little sprouts in them. I know I could put more dirt in them. I do have this brown one. It's the leaf. And I had some potato starts and I was able to fill 3 tiers up. I think I'm going to put the cabbage and cauliflower. So 2 and 2. Wait, 4. I have 8. So 6, 7, 8. So 3 tiers will cover 8 of those. Unless I put some starts in for later. I think I'll do that. That'll give me those 4 tiers. I have 4 baby. So I planted baby choy in this, and it looks like they all survive. I have beets in this one. That one. So like these 2 don't have anything. I could put Brussels in that one because Brussels sprouts will grow tall. I like to squirrel. I know. I like to take the leaves that have been eaten by snails off, so that way when I come back, I can see if there's any new damages to any of the plants. There's a nasturtium growing in here. I don't want to necessarily get rid of it, so I do like to put them in other towers because I love nasturtiums. I love to look at them. It's like they're beautiful, right? I think what I'm going to be doing is pulling. I have 2 green stalks on the fence as well that I need to pull out and put sluggo in them. And then I have the back of my strawberry tower, which I think I'm going to put the garlic in that. Then the sluggo and plant. So that is on the agenda today. And move these green stalks out of the way, which I have one that's on a spinner. So that's going to be hard to do as of right now. I usually ask my boyfriend to help, but he just got home from work. Got a 11 night shift. So, yeah. Whew. Yeah, it's 50 degrees right now. So we'll see. As of right now, I'm going to put sluggo in one. And this one. You can see the damage on this one. Sorry, you can't see me. The one thing I like about the wheels is I just push them out of the way, you know. For my peas, let me bring you in closer. I should do that now. So these peas, there we go. So these peas, they were separated. How this one looks, how it's like separated. This was over here too, but it's growing towards the sun. I have garlic in here as well, but I like how it's growing towards the sun. They are really thick, which is nice. The little ones down below aren't so thick. They're pretty thin. I did at the last minute put the trellis on, and I made sure when I planted these yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't record for you guys on how I did this one, but for peas, I read the roots don't like to get disturbed. So what I did is I had a tray. I'm not sure if it was in a video, but I grew it in the little square biodegradable cardboard looking ones. Let me see. I don't want to disturb it, but so I grew them in these. You see the roots are coming through. So cover that back up. And just put them in there like that. I did 1 tier at a time. These are the old trellises. I got these about 2-3 years ago, right when the trellis was brand new. I bought them. So in order for these to hook up, I have to lift these up, which is annoying. I know the new ones, they kind of cling on right there, which is nice. I only have 2 trellises, so these are going to be for peas. Let me put this back. And it looks like I'm getting pretty good sun. So this is my first year growing here. Put that right there. All new living environment, for my plants. I'm coming from what my whole front yard used to be. You see my other videos, sun. I had sun everywhere. Now I have to find the sun, which this is my current situation. Sorry for the mess, but that sun will peek in between the side. That's it. Not much sun. I have another experiment I'm doing. I am going to be growing one original, I think it's an original, in the house next to my rack in the kitchen. So I'm going to see how that goes because I cannot lose my tomatoes. It's just an experiment. I've never had one in the house. So that's going to be fun. I see this. I need to. The marigold died. I'm going to cover that up. What is this? Oh, I planted tulips. So I have the tulip growing in here. So that's pretty cool. So this one will be my plants. This one will need sluggo. That one will need sluggo. And this one will need onions. So I have 2, 5, 6, 10, 15, 16 slots for garlic. I'm gonna plant some garlic. My other garlic is in the pea tower. So that's where that is. But you could grow garlic and onion and strawberries together. I always figure out what I could co-plant in each one. I'm going to fill these empty pockets up with garlic, and then whatever I have left, I'm going to put it with the strawberries. Let me do this one first. Usually what I did last time, ooh, a worm. Oh, I love that I have worms in here. I'm gonna put these in my compost. I look in the soil because sometimes the slugs stay on top, which I don't see them growing. There's something else growing in here. I don't know what this is, but it's cool. I don't see any slugs or snails. I do see I have to clean this. There's a dead bug. Oh, the flowers started blooming. That's what that is. Okay, a marigold. Too. So there's no signs of snails or slugs in here, which is nice. Just old eaten up leaves. So let's clean these off real fast. So you're supposed to sprinkle this around the plant. That's what I'm gonna do. In total, I have about 6 more tiers to fill with dirt. So that's going to be fun to do. I don't like moving these when they're this long. Okay, I have about that much left. I need to plant the rest of this. So 5, 6, and 3. One thing I did take the time to do is make my own planner. I did do like blank pages of the month, since I have to see both sides. Like I did make a template where like the original has 5 tiers, so there'd be 3 on one side, 2 on the other. I didn't like that concept, so what I did was, so this is a 5 tier, and then this would be a 7 tier. So, and then it has like planted and comments and stuff like that. I know it is tiny. After I made it, I'm like, oh, I could have put like 1 on top, like 4 and 3 or whatever, but that's not how I function. But I did do that. Seed list. I had to know what I'm going to plant and what I needed. When to start, like spring, fall, winter, summer. It would have the dates if you wanted to. A to-do list, front and back. I do have blank grid paper in between each one. And so this is just like my own personal planner I made. So like January and February I already started. I have a blank page to put notes. And then like my little notes, like I have 201 days of growing season. The first fall frost is November 29th of this year, and the last spring frost is February 10th. So like each calendar has extra space. What else do I have? I made this last night. So where's my, so I have my to-do list. Plants started, so I have the date, plants started, and like indoor and transplant. That's how I do that. I haven't filled it out, so I know I filled out, because I write a lot of notes. I have like 3 books. They're not all filled. They're like a couple of pages of like blank pages of notes. And it bothers me that all my information is scattered and I have to keep carrying like 4 books. So I have 2 pages of plants started. It's an 18 calendar journal. Like I have sections for dehydrate. What am I going to dehydrate? What am I going to freeze? And then canning. What do I need to can and how much? That's what's on my notes. And then after that is just my Greenstalks. So what I do need to do now is take inventory of how many originals, how many leaves I do have right now with. Okay, so this about wraps it up. I have 11 Greenstalks. I have what? 1, 2, 3, 6 of them that are the originals, and the remaining 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the leaf. If you're uncertain the differences, the original has 5 tiers. They're 10-inch deep pockets, and the leaves are, I buy the full tiers. So the leaves are 7 tiers with 7-inch deep pockets, and they're mostly like broccoli, and broccoli with some cabbage and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. I have one with onions, one with garlic, 2 with peas, strawberries with garlic behind. This one has onions, peas, and radishes. So this has all kinds of stuff going on in it. some potatoes. I have baby choy. I have a couple of kale. These right here is my blueberry, dragon fruit. I forgot what plant this is. I think it's a mandarin orange tree. I don't even remember. All I know is I got it at Costco. And I have a peach. Yep, so I have a peach and an orange tree. The reason why it looks green is because these are all nasturtiums. I have tulips growing, nasturtiums. I don't even know what this is. I think it's a herb. I got into making pho, and the star herb I threw in there, and it's been growing. I can see carrots growing in it too. This plant is like a house plant. It was a gift. It's beautiful. I do also have more lavender, more strawberries, celery, and I do have a tote full of lettuce. Well, not a tote, a pot full of lettuce. But I have 2 towers full of peas. So that's 4 pockets full of peas. You usually have 3 peas each. So you do the math of 84 times 3. Okay. That's how many plants of peas I'll have. And maybe 6 or 7 celeries. I got some herbs, strawberries. Basically, all the cold weather plants are outside. Got peas growing in there with nasturtiums. I do have nasturtiums on the ground. This is my only plot of dirt is right here, which is kind of sad. But yeah, I do have these planters. I do have one greenstalk in the house. I do want to try growing a summer garden in it. So like my salsa garden, my tomatoes, tomatillos, hot peppers, bell peppers, zucchinis, squashes, stuff like that will be in that. So we're gonna see how that goes in the house. That's my next project. But yeah, thank you along. Thank you for following along on this video. I hope you like it. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.